stun gun here.
Anyone want this? I don't do this forever.
Look, over there.
Hey, what's going on guys? Fitz here and welcome to another Back 4 Blood video. The open beta just concluded, so I made a list of the things that I would like to see on the full version of the game, which will launch on the 12th of October. I have played close to 80 hours of the closed and open beta combined. That includes playing the campaign several times on different difficulties. I also played a lot of versus during the open beta. So without further ado, let's get into it. I had a lot of fun playing the game with friends and even with random players. For me, the game is really addictive and has a lot of potential. Aside from the bugs that the devs need to fix, like items getting stuck, creatures getting stuck, cleaners getting mixed up at the end of match screen, and some minor frame rate drops, the game has performed well on my machine. So the first thing that I would like to see when the game launches are improved bots or AI teammates. I think we can all agree that bots in this game are really dumb. Yes, they can shoot zombies hiding in the bushes or obey some ping commands like getting that copper or attacking an enemy. However, most of the time they will just stand there to get clapped by that bruiser or get stuck somewhere and constantly die. There were times when we couldn't finish the mission because the bot was stuck at the other end of the map. The good news is the devs are already working on improving the bots. A recent Q&A with lead producer Matt O'Driscoll confirmed that it's one of the development team's big projects right now, and that the bots would be a lot smarter come launch day. Balanced difficulty levels. The first difficulty available during the beta is called Survivor, and it is way too easy. The middle difficulty, which is called Veteran, is fairly well balanced. It's only challenging when it's your first time and you don't have good cards yet. But the third option, called Nightmare, is way too challenging for a lot of players. So the devs said they're using the beta feedback to tune the difficulty levels. Once again, lead producer Matt said that Survivor and Nightmare will see the most changes. I would also like to have an additional difficulty higher than Nightmare. If they make some changes to Nightmare, it's probably to make it a little less challenging than what it was. So I would like to play a higher difficulty where a full team with the best cards and legendary weapons and attachments can test their teamwork and skill. This may not happen at launch or ever, but if they can add it on future updates, it will add more replayability. No bots campaign. There is a solo campaign option during the beta, but it was not enabled at that time. You can also change your privacy settings so you can play with your friend without other random players. However, there is no option to play without any bots. From the Back 4 Blood official FAQ, the devs said that the campaign can be played solo with 3 AI teammates, and includes online drop-in and drop-out co-op with up to 3 friends. It would be nice if I can play the campaign without any bots, whether solo or with a friend or 2. Sometimes I don't have a full team and I would just like to play a private campaign with no bots at all. Improve versus matchmaking system. The versus matchmaking system needs a lot of work. I have been in a lot of matches where teams were uneven, like a 1 versus 4 or a 2 versus 4 matches. Players leaving after getting downed, or getting a defeat screen after beating the other team because they all left. Also, playing a full team while solo queuing is not a good experience. In my opinion, if you're playing solo, you should be matched against solo players as well. For example, 4 solo players versus 4 solo players. If you have a full team, then you can be matched against another full team, or a team of 3 plus 1 solo player, or something like that. Also, during the beta, it seems that while the match is underway, no other players can join the game except if they are your friends. This makes a lot of players leave uneven matches. If someone gets disconnected or leaves, other players should be able to join mid-match. I would also like to see a penalty system for leaving during a match. A lot of players just leave after getting downed or if the other team is very good. Maybe you can't matchmake for a few minutes if you keep leaving during a match. During the beta, there were no consequences of leaving a match. I understand that sometimes there are connection issues, but if it keeps happening, then something must be put in place to at least discourage leaving during matches. There are a lot of other things I would like to improve or change, but those are my top 4 right now. Back 4 Blood players peak at over 122,000 players during the open beta, so this can be an indication that many players are interested in the game. The beta is obviously an earlier version of the game, so they may have already improved a lot, plus they have close to a couple of months to apply bug fixes and optimization. I really like the game and I would like for it to succeed. What are your thoughts about the game? Please let me know by leaving a comment below. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing so you'll be notified when I upload new ones. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.